Good morning, guys. I thought I'd do, I'm setting myself a month challenge, running around the lake every alternate day, up the steps, walking 5 times, running down, and then the alternate day running up, running down for 3, not for 5. So, as you all know, all my clients, I do tend to get injured when I run, so this is my post-run stretch. Okay, so take it 1 foot in front. You'll all know this stretch, I do it a lot. Reach up, really important you push your hands up towards the ceiling. And then reach out and take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, or through the nose. One more. And 2 big circles. Because you do get a bit of tension through your shoulders when you run, especially when you're going up the steps. And then bring your hips back, chin towards the chest, nice and slowly take the weight forwards. And if you're lucky enough to have Roundy Park on your doorstep, guys, the colours this morning are just to die for. The sky's bright blue, the trees are the most vibrant green. Oh, it just makes you feel blessed. And then gently up. And let's go one more time. Chin towards the chest. So from this direction, hips back, and then down. So I'm really determined to keep the month challenge, guys. The only thing that will stop me is injury, but hopefully, if I make sure I stretch, I should be okay. And breath in, and out. In, and out. Last one, breath in, and gently up. I cleared a few videos yesterday, so I'm hoping this won't come out halfway through, which has been doing all week. And then take it the other way. So again, reach up nice and tall. That's a bit of an oxymoron for a 5'2" person, but anyhow. And then bring it over, take a breath in. But hopefully with Pilates, I'll still be 5'2" at 78. And in. And then gently again. Oh, apologies, my cameras, I've had it in my hands, so it's been sweaty and horrible. Chin to chest. And down. I've got a scrap of makeup on, so I probably, look a bit scary. No, I'm only kidding, I maybe don't look scary, but breath in. And out. In. And out. Last one, breath in. And gently up. Whoop. I close my eyes then. My boys always say, look, you can go without makeup on, but okay, chin to chest, hips back, gently down. Younger doesn't always make better, does it? And then again, breath in. And out. In. And out. Last one, breath in. And slowly, slowly restack the spine back up. Oh. And then remember, we're stretching, guys, so it's not about balance. I don't know if you can still see. Just bring it into a quadricep. So just bring that heel into the bottom. And again, if you can't feel it, tuck your tailbone, or if you've got something to hold on to, it's nice to do this. Just hold. can you believe in the space of what, 3 weeks? My beach head looked awful, it were all brown and looked like, someone actually said to me, oh, will it come back? I'm like, yeah, of course, it comes back every day, and now it is like, I don't think there's a brown leaf anywhere, beautiful green. And then switch, get in. I did have to laugh though, I've just run back from the park and my son's, he's just bought a little Ibiza Seat, is it? And it's full of magnolia leaves. Not in it, on the outside. And hold. And don't underestimate a nice pelvic circle for 5, 4, 3, 2 the other way, 2. And lovely, well done. Okay, we're going to take a calf stretch. Again, don't underestimate a calf stretch. Try and lean to a wall if you can. Push the heel down. Some people when they're running they're hip dominant and get very tight hip flexors. Other people more calf. I'm generally calf hamstring, although I have tried to do more of a heel strike today because I run on my toes and the Achilles get a bit of a battery. So they're not quite as bad today. And then push down. Beautiful. We're going to go again. We're just going to go into, so this tends to get into the larger gastrocnemius, the big belly of the lower leg. Yeah, the big calf muscle. But then if you soften the knee ever so slightly and then lift the heel about 1 inch, it might not make it for you, but for me it does. I can feel it further down, a little bit more into the soleus and the Achilles. And switch again. So push the heel down again. You usually feel that more in the big belly of the calf, albeit my Achilles are a little bit tender, so I can feel it in there as well. And then just soften the knee, raise the heel a little bit, and then just into a really nice kind of wide inner thigh hamstring and opening up the chest by interlinking the fingers. Oh, isn't stretching gorgeous? And then gently back. I can feel my hamstrings already, so actually, I'm just going to hang there for a bit. And then we're just going to come down, ever so slowly, a bit more, into increments, and then just allow the hands to come up to the ceiling, bring the hands onto the floor, or fingertips if you can't reach, or just take the hands onto the forehead, and just rock. Do you know, my son's had my headphones and I think they must be in his car. And then take both hands to one foot. So I ran without music today. I love music. But you know, it was beautiful just listening to the birds as I was running. Switch to the other side. So for me guys, some people are really lucky and they can run without stretching and somehow manage not to get injured. Gently in and then close. I don't know if it's because I've had a few injuries that I find I get injured quicker as I'm getting older, or I just get injured because I'm older. Sorry, I look like I've got, remember the old 40s movies where you look like you've got a film of you? And yeah. I definitely need to clean my screen. Apologies guys. Take your ball if you've got one, or a cushion, place underneath your head. And then just take the band. Shouldn't feel quite as bad as it would have done at the beginning. And again with the hamstring, make sure that the leg is nice and straight, sending the heel up to the ceiling, and just make sure that stretch is comfortable and not painful. So if it feels painful, just lower it a little bit, and just take some lovely deep breaths in. And again. And then just in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Take it in, take the band, and just gently bring it over as you turn your head the other way. Soften the knee, bring it back to centre, and then take the band out. Do you know, I'm going to say hello to my lovely friend Rihanna, who does classes with me, who I promised I'd do a lymphatic, like 10-minute thing for her, and I apologise, darling, I haven't, but I'm going to send you this because I know you've started running a bit, and I promise, well, I'll half promise, today I'm going to go see the marathon, but I will try and do it tomorrow morning before I start classes. And then back to centre, and then the other side. Again, just nice straight leg. You can do some points as well. I should have done that on the other side. Sorry guys, I digress a little bit. And ins and outs are so important as well. Yeah, as is circling. And then take the band, gently turn the foot in, bring it across the midline. This can feel quite intense. Do you know, it was so lovely in the park. I think I might take my doggy out. My husband normally does the morning walk and take some pictures. And then out. And then back to centre. A good one is maybe just pushing up as well and just allowing, just notice, I've got one leg slightly longer than the other. And then gently down. And then take the feet very wide off the mat. Keep the right leg nice and still. Internally rotate the left foot, the left hip, aiming to get the knee. And you'll notice, or maybe you won't notice, but my knee's about that far away on the left side. But it's not, it's kind of about, you know, really opening up the hip flexor. Should feel nice, and you'll notice hopefully on this side, I might not notice, that my knee practically, well it does, it touches. And generally that's because my right hamstrings are a bit tighter than my left, and therefore the opposite muscle is lengthened. So we're all a bit skew-whiff. And then just gently, so look, my knees are a little bit high at the minute, and that's because my glutes have been working hard this week. So just do this butterfly. You can walk your heels up a little bit. And then after a glute stretch, try it again. So, glute stretch, normal figure 4. Just push the knee away, you can, because we're ladies, there might be some guys on here, so apologies, but we can multitask. Circle. This is good for lymph, actually, Rihanna, if you're watching this. And switch. Push the knee away, circle. And I've come in with dirty shoes, and now my mat's dirty. Sounded really harsh then, didn't I? Dirty. And then heels together, not heels together, inner thighs touch in. Back to centre. So if I hadn't done this video, guys, I'd have probably done about a 3-minute stretch. Lovely. And then just bring in a little roll around. Off often when you run, the back can just get a little bit just achy. There's a lot of force goes through the body when you run. And back to centre position. Yeah, I was going to do piriformis, but I need to go to the toilet. So we'll just come over onto our front. We'll tuck the toes. Again, take a lovely breath in. Gently round. Lots of slow articulation of the spine. Remember, motion is lotion, and we need to give our discs movement, guys. And then back to centre position. Take it up nice and high. Right heel, left, right, left, right, left. If I'd have done this at the beginning, I wouldn't have got that heel down, but that feels okay actually. And this side. And then to finish, guys, just give yourself a really, really lovely child's pose. Hang there for as long as you want. You can walk both hands to one side, reaching top over bottom, and to the other. And obviously stay in it longer than I have done. And then back to centre position, and then just softly walk yourself nice and slowly. And hopefully you won't get injured. Look at the state of my camera.